Episode 5, guys.
Gamers, previously on my hardcore WoW journey in Only Fangs, I visited the land of the big sexy elves to help an old friend get his pimping business off the
Hell yeah,
ground
brother.
while trying to cure one of his lazy employees who was also his daughter. Howard and I had a brief breakup where I had a one-night stand with a burnt pig named Belly Grub before reuniting with my favorite black swine and letting him get his revenge. We
Yes,
had
sir.
our first guild meeting, to which I still miss those brain cells I lost during that 3-hour Rage Yelp festival.
Oh,
I
God.
entered the deadly forest where a
Oh,
patrolling
God.
diabetic elite jizz stain kills dozens of half AFK players every day, and I decided that I would be the one to stand up to him.
Holy shit.
Psych, it was all for the clip. Take
Good,
notes, lazy
good.
hobbits, how to
That
be
shit
a
is
proper
fucking
hooker, and while I
tough.
promise you'll see the epic battle with the Stitch bitch soon enough, I had some dangerous matters to attend to before. I first
Okay.
had to find the proverbial Vladimir Putin of the Red Ridge Canyons, euthanize the rabbit and bring its paw back to some bumbling muppet.
Hell yeah,
While
brother.
this mage wanted help, I wanted my glory, so my plan was to path through the low-level simp bunnies in a way where his younger ass couldn't follow, but he arrived in time to ask me to make this assassination into a group project. I remember how I
group?
felt when that Chinese bot gave me the shaft on the beach, so I let my pleasing personality get in the way of glory, but I figured I would get an intellect
Nah.
buff out of it, only to stand there waiting to be blessed like I was speaking a different
You gotta help
fucking
the boys
language
out.
before
It's
eventually
hardcore.
deeming it a lost cause, just confirming that the biggest noobs play mages in this game.
Oh.
Anyways, the leveling guide that my virgin ass paid money for was now telling me to skip the next quest if I lacked confidence, and I'm thinking clearly Tommy Salami doesn't
Nah,
read the
you
papers if
ain't
he
lack
thinks.
confidence. You gotta
But I
go.
think I'm a bitch,
Send
but I
it.
quickly learned it's because between the groups and the patrols you can quickly find yourself in a worse spot than a
That's
raw
true.
cucumber in an all-female prison, and this proved to be the case during one fight. When
Yep.
Howard chose to be negligent after I told him to come back to me,
Wrong button, bro.
I
Wrong
decided
button.
to invite the entire neighborhood over to say hey, and this was going to be the end, I thought. My piece of shit pig was low. I had two
No.
on me with a caster coming, and there were logistical issues
No,
with my escape
dude.
route, but that's when I remembered the wise words of Papa Soda.
Target dummies are required.
Oh, shit. Oh,
This bought me
shit.
enough time to survive, and even though Howard wasn't as lucky, a sexy elf who identifies as a cat agreed to be my interim pet until the battle was over.
Dude, target
Needless to
dummies
say,
are
I
life-saving,
expected
bro.
more out of Howard,
100%.
but I also knew I was just as much to blame for being a bad trainer. This was where I
Yep.
lost my macro writing virginity, jotting down 2 genius lines of Elon Musk quality code that would one day
Nice.
save me and my raid from Howard's occasional attitude problems, and like a true software engineer I had to test my code. Howard sendeth, Howard come backeth, I would say to ensure it would work, and after 2 minutes of feeling like a code hacker
Nice.
genius, I was ready to fucking
Solid.
bang war.
Oh, shit. Boss time. Boss time,
Quest
boys.
is
Boss
supposed
time.
to be hard, but something about the adrenaline from my near-death experience and the confidence I got from writing code so good it could probably self-drive cars with a few more lines. This whole
Holy
battle was
fuck.
easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Yeah, you got it. Whatever.
But me gracefully moonwalking through content was about to end, as my own survival was now going to
No,
rely
don't
on
tell him he's gonna go for the fucking elite group quest right now.
some random normies I hired off the streets to fight in the Red Ridge War against these trend-taking ogres, and considering our first
Okay.
goal was less organized than Asmongold's bedroom, I had my concerns.
Oh my
The mage
god.
was polymorphing targets with 3% health, and the warlock was playing his own solo adventure and fearing his mob into other orcs when he wasn't too busy disconnecting from the McDonald's Wi-Fi, so let's just say we weren't going to be pushing arena raiding
Nice.
with this motley crew. But as a League of Legends player, I'm used to dealing with inbred donkey teammates, and so I
Yep.
figured I would just show how equipped I am to properly lead in a way that Ompi could only dream of.
Skull mark? Holy shit.
Assassination numero uno was in the books, and my second task with these twerps was to loot orbs off of the jacked ones wearing dresses.
1,
Nice.
3.
Nice.
But for a lack of better words, shit got real when we entered the castle.
Oh yeah, this
Another
part gets
group was
sus.
trying to rescue
That room
Fiona
right there that
Slade
they're about to
the
enter
Dragon
is
2, and
sus
I
as fuck.
decided to be chivalrous while arranging a safe plan to collude so that everyone would get their nut. This was great until we somehow nabbed the tag and they got pissy and decided to flee the crime scene. What started as a 2-group raid to kill a single elite mob was now a board-certified fuck fest, and there were about to be
Holy
casualties.
shit. Holy
The
fuck.
startled Muppet was running away from us and behind walls, making any chance of receiving heals a pipe dream. He had 2 on him with 4 health when I randomly had a revelation.
Target dummies.
I pinned that shit like a tail on a donkey, watched the focused target of Angry Orc number 4 swap to it, and I'm proud to say, we all survived the epic shitfest of Stonewatch
Holy
Keep.
shit.
Legend has
4
it that
health?
our group who abandoned ship is still fleeing like
That's
vaginal
intense, bro.
cowards to
That's
this
intense.
Pussy.
At this point I had to head back to the laggy city because some shit was going down in the Stormwind basement and some arrogant
Okay.
douchebag needed help.
You probably won't make a difference.
Turns out the refugee defias shitstains from the gang war I won in Westfall were captured and being held down there to serve as the presumptuous royal
Yep.
family slaves, and yes, I'm allowed to say that because they were all white. The orders were
Okay.
to slaughter these shitters,
Now he
and
points
aside from
to-
a slight
interesting.
disagreement on how fast or slow we should be doing it, as if
Interesting,
my group was a
interesting.
married couple arguing
Kinda
in the
sus,
bedroom, the mission
honestly.
was a great success.
I must say, after a half hour, I hardly expected you to come out.
I wanted to tell that one-eyed bastard
That's
that it was
fucking
actually
toxic.
only 23 minutes, but after having successfully led 2 teams through group content, I had some words for someone else.
Do you actually think you'll be the better hunter? Oh, dude, I'm gonna smash. Yeah, don't worry about me. I just want to show you something, okay? This
Oh,
is what you're up
God.
against. We're talking about clearing MC.
Now for those of you
100
non-WoW
parts
players, his
MC.
response in the form of a flex was not only like repping a proud badge of unintentional celibacy, but it was also
Wow.
pretty much the equivalent of showing that he scored a 1600 on his SATs and effectively no one in the world has done better.
Yep.
But what he didn't know was what he was up against.
Dude, yo.
Holy
Rav
shit.
is, what the fuck? This guy Rav is juiced.
Absolutely
That's right, a
juiced.
blushing hunter who may or may not have run out of arrows and had to resort to playing melee hunter for half the dungeon, to which I still can't pitch, so all I'm saying is it's going to be lonely at the top, for me.
Oh
Meanwhile,
my.
other guildies were throwing a raging house party in Goldshire. when
No
Papa Solo was out
shots.
of town, and considering the amount of drugs and sex that was taking place, some of the officers were not happy.
We are in OnlyFans, man. Take some pride in that.
And as a role model in
Oh,
this guild, I
God.
just want to say I don't condone this partying behavior, and I'm disappointed in
Oh,
any
he's in it. He's there.
leveling.
I found him.
And seeing how our fearless
God.
leader, who I was grinding my short dwarf dick off instead of partying, he met me deep in the moist marshes and gave me a gift.
Oh. What is that? Holy fuck.
I didn't know how to thank him, and all I could think of was to show him that when he said,
Target dummies are required.
I listened. Now since I know my audience
Holy
is all WoW
shit.
geeks, let me explain the reason why I was jizzing my pants over this
That's
item.
insane. That's
For
actually
starters,
insane.
It was purple quality, which outside of some rare super virginity scenarios is the best type of item you can get in the game, and second, it was a weapon.
Yeah.
The combination
Yeah.
of these two things meant that it would sell for over a gold to a local bow connoisseur, and I'd be 1% closer to getting my mount.
No shot he sell.
Farewell.
It was also around this time that I hit level 30. This meant I could meet up with a slender male elf sex doll in the middle of bumfuck Ash.
He didn't sell that, right?
Vale to learn an
Just a
ability
joke?
called Feign Death.
Right?
And the best way I can describe why this is valuable is that I can now tell a diabetic
Right.
deformed penguin that his chick has a fatty and then be like, "Op, just kidding homie," and he won't want to beat me up anymore. If people want to ignore Howard and his contributions, I can now let them hit voicemail and say, "You will be dealing with my pig from now on." Anyways, I had one final piece of business.
he
in
put
this
it on,
fantasy
right?
Land forest, and that was to finally help
100%.
my homeboy cure his daughter / stripper lover of her AIDS. He claimed this was finally the medicinal fix to her whoring around.
100%. He
I
had to
wasn't
have sold it.
impressed, but I
Or
couldn't stay any longer
didn't sell
as
it.
I had to meet up with a few guildies for an organized coup against the civilized pigs in the Razor Fen.
Oh,
Crawl. But as
Razor
we
Fen
were
Crawl,
waiting, I was
okay.
Presented with a proposal.
No.
A
Don't
duel
do
to the
it.
death. Guilty versus guilty. Loser will have to delete their character. These are strictly prohibited in the guild, as the one and only time this happened before. Dad's reaction went something like this.
You're both at fault. You are both at fault. I do not give up. Why?
He is a coward pup.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna go.
And after sinking over 50 hours
Oh
of game time into
my.
this character, there was only one thing to do.
Do you win? Let's see it. Come on, Rob. Come on. Come on. You got this. Send Howard in. Let's go. Pump it. Pump it. Holy shit, he's doing it. The kite is real. Insane kite. Insane kite. No, not the charge. Oh, fuck. The melee fight of the century. Oh!
Some may call it the start of a villain arc. Others may say it was
Oh
heartless. But everyone
my
will now respect
God.
Rav's wrath.
Dude, Rav is a fucking Chad, bro. Holy shit.